It's hard to find a modern dress watch that is small and thin, and not big and bulky. But if you search hard enough, there are some real gems out there, and I have one here to show you today. This is the Seiko Dolce SACM150, and as you can see, it is a petite and thin quartz dress watch. I bought it pre-owned on eBay from a seller in Japan, and it cost $193.99, including shipping and taxes. The first thing you'll notice is this wonderful textured dial. Grand Seiko gets all the plaudits for producing amazing dials, but Seiko itself has its fair share, and this one is a real stunner. But more about that later. The case is made from gold-plated stainless steel, and it measures somewhere between 33 and 33.5 millimeters, with a thickness of 5.3 millimeters and a lug-to-lug measurement of around 39 millimeters. It's incredibly thin, and the simple case design and slim bezel and short drilled lugs help to emphasise the dial. The case is completely polished except the case back, which is brushed stainless steel. The polished case back can look incredible, but not for long due to scratches, so a brushed case back is a sensible choice. There's a cabochon style crown, and it's really small. The crystal is flat sapphire with AR coating. Water resistance is just 30 meters, but it is a dress watch after all, so that really isn't an issue. We come again to the dial, which has this lovely texture, but it isn't overbearing. I'm not sure if there is a specific name for this type of dial, but in any case, it's subtle and elegant, and a little bit understated. There's gold baton markers and gold Dauphine hands. There's no date window, and text is limited to just the Seiko branding below the 12 o'clock position. There's no loom whatsoever. I think the design choices here are extremely intelligent and help to keep the focus on that incredible dial. The movement is the Seiko 8J41, and it's a little bit special. It's a high accuracy quartz movement with a claimed accuracy rating of plus or minus 10 seconds a year. That's right, 10 seconds a year, and the battery should last for 3 years. Quartz gets dissed a lot, but these specifications speak for themselves. It's a movement that has actually been used in Grand Seikos in the past. The band is made from black cayman leather with a signed gold-plated stainless steel buckle, and like the rest of the watch, it is very thin. The strap tapers from an awkward 17mm at the lugs to 14mm at the buckle. The last thing you want on a watch like this is a bulky strap, so once again Seiko got this spot on, and it's very comfortable on the wrist. So what's the verdict? Well, I think this is really one of the best value quartz watches you can buy at any price point. It superbly contrasts the modern trend of bloated automatic mechanical dress watches with overly chunky cases and thick straps. It will slip under a cuff with ease, but also fly slightly under the radar. I really like some of the watches in the Seiko Presage Cocktail Time collection, but many are a bit too large for my taste at 38.5 or 40mm in diameter. This watch is a real treat. If you can't afford a Grand Seiko or don't want to shell out the big bucks, this might be the next best thing. The Seiko Dolce SACM151 is a very similar watch but with a stainless steel case, which is a great option if you're not a fan of gold plated cases, but it does have the Dolce branding on the dial. Really, it comes down to personal preference. I think both look fantastic. Seiko is known nowadays for its affordable sporty dive watches, but not so long ago Seiko made stunning dress watches with amazing high beat automatic movements. It seems unlikely that Seiko will ever really return to those glory days, but the Seiko Dolce SACM150 shows that Seiko can still produce the magic. There's this idea that dress watches can only be worn with suits or other smart attire. But it's simply not true. A dress watch can be worn with anything and will elevate any outfit. Embrace the dress watch. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing if you want to see more unsponsored, independent watch content. That's all I've got time for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.